you go. It's confirmed. And I'm glad it's confirmed. Enough of these rumors going around on the internet. Confirmed that Trent has agreed a deal with Real Madrid, and it's supposed to be the wages around about 220,000 a week. So it looks like he wanted to go because there was rumors about Liverpool offering him around about the 200 or 250 mark. But 220 million to go to Real Madrid, that's what TalkSport is saying. I'm going to bring it up on the screen. I wasn't even going to do a stream until later on, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm still doing one later, but I want to show you this story. This is just coming in now. Trent Alexander is confirmed that he will be joining Real Madrid. So there goes the scouts thing then. Trent Alexander, let me turn this music up, man. It's just too low. So, got a bit of music. So, Trent Alexander-Arnold agrees to join Real Madrid to end the 20-year Liverpool association, because we all know that Trent joined as a youth, came through the youth system, got discovered very early, came through the whole system. True scouts that everybody thought Trent's not going to leave. I thought he was going to leave a few days ago. But I'll be consistent. I've been consistent from the beginning. If he wants to leave, leave. No hard feelings. That's what he wants to do. It's up to him. Like I said all my time on the internet, when it comes to players at Liverpool, there's been bigger and better players than him that come to Liverpool and have left. And it is what it is. They leave. They can't stay here forever. The guy wants to go to Real Madrid. He wants a bit of that Spain, that sun. He wants to win more trophies. He wants to be in the big ones every single season. And he probably won't do that at Liverpool, so he wants to leave. It's up to him, man. At the end of the day, he wants to leave, and it is what it is. I'm not really upset about it at all. I'm not upset about it because at the end of the day, I support Liverpool Football Club. I don't support Trent Alexander. Now, if Trent Alexander wants to go to Real Madrid, which is confirmed now, 220,000 a week, I'm sure that Liverpool could have stretched to that, but obviously he had his mindset. Personally, I think that Trent made up his mind after Klopp left. That's just my opinion. And I've been consistent from the beginning about that as well. I think that Trent Alexander made up his mind to leave Liverpool as soon as Klopp left, and he got you could see how emotional he was at the last game of the season when Klopp was leaving. You could see how it affected him, because you got to think about it. Klopp brought him into the club. He saw the young lad, the young Scouts lad, brought him into the main team, gave him a chance, and it worked out. So it is what it is, man. Look, he's leaving. He's going to Real Madrid. I knew this was happening, like I said, and he's going. So Real Madrid, 20-year association with Liverpool Football Club is finally coming to an end, Trent Alexander. So what we need to do now is start looking for a right back. Start looking for someone to replace Trent. And we'll see what happens, because we're going to need someone now. We can't really rely on, we can't just have Conor Bradley as that right back. We need someone else to come in to be the main right back. I think Conor Bradley needs a couple more years before he becomes the main guy. So we need someone to come in and fill in for Trent Alexander. And hopefully we get someone this summer. But at the end of the day, I'm not losing no sleep over it. I said I've been consistent from the beginning. I've been consistent from the beginning about Trent Alexander. If he wants to leave, leave. I'm not going to disrespect him. I'm not going to disrespect his family like everybody does. Like I saw a lot of fake Liverpool fans on Instagram and on X disrespecting him and his family, trying to DM him on Instagram. It's pathetic. People just need to get away from the computer and get a life. At the end of the day, he wants to leave. He wants to do what's best for his family, and that's it. Right? I'm not going to disrespect him on the way out the door. At the end of the day, good luck. Look, I'm not going to say good luck to him, but it's up to him what he wants to do, innit? But I'm not losing no sleep over it, because I support Liverpool Football Club. It's very simple. I know I'm repeating myself, but it's true. I support Liverpool Football Club. I support the badge. It's not called Trent Arnold FC. It's called Liverpool FC. So he wants to leave. He wants to go for the honours because 220,000. I'm sure Liverpool could have stretched to 220,000. Easy, no problem. But he wants to leave in it, so that's good luck to him. He's gone. So we're just gonna start looking for another right back now. I'm gonna be discussing this later with Toto Hammer. Because I was due to do a video. I'm still doing the video this evening, 6 o'clock. We're going to be talking about Trent, and we were talking about Van Dijk. The thumbnail's already up on the channel, so if you want to go on the channel, you can see it there. But it is what it is, man. Look, he's going. Let's see what it says more. It says, look, the Liverpool star will leave Anfield after agreeing personal terms over a 5-year deal worth in excess of 220,000 per week with the Spanish Giants. And he said it's a blow to Arne Slot. So I think Arne Slot probably knew months ago. The England international has been discussions with Real Madrid since January. So it's been January since. Look, he made his mind up when Klopp left. Let's just call it the way it is. As soon as Klopp left this club, as soon as he knew that Klopp was leaving, that was it. He was gone because Klopp is the guy that gave him his break. And you could see he was like a kind of a father figure to him. He gave him his break in football. He brought him from the youth team. He gave him a chance, and he brought him into the main squad, and the rest is history. So I think for me, as soon as Klopp left, I knew then in my head that he was leaving, and I was okay with it. That's the way it is. The only one I felt a bit upset, not really upset, the one that hit me a little bit, was Steven Gerrard when he left. It's the way he left. I didn't like the way Gerrard left because Gerrard to me, he's like one of the ultimate legends in Liverpool, top 3 legends in Liverpool. He's up there with Dalglish, Ian Rush, even Johnny Barnes as well. So he's a legend to the club. So when Gerrard left, that kind of upset me a little bit for about 24 hours, maybe 48 hours if I lie. But that was it. But look, Trent's leaving. He's gonna do his thing. He's in the prime of his career. He probably sees that the club ain't going to do nothing because people are talking about that. We're going to buy all these players like Frimpong, Isaac. We ain't going to buy. Listen, if we buy them players, I'll be shocked if we buy them players at Liverpool. I do not care how many times we win the league. I do not care how many times we win the Champions League. We have got scrub owners. They are scrub tight owners. Our owners shop at Poundland. They shop at bargain pages. They are billionaires and they shop at Poundland. You think they're gonna go and buy all these players in one season? They ain't gonna buy them players. And probably Trent knows this already. Trent already probably knows this. He knows that he's probably looking at Liverpool Football Club and say, look, these mans ain't got no ambition. I'm off. That you don't know what he's thinking. He could be. I'm just looking at it from a fan's point of view. We'll know in the summer, innit, who we buy in the summer. But I'm not really optimistic about this club going in the future. The biggest one I want to hold on to, as long as we can hold on to Virgil van Dijk. If we can hold on to Virgil van Dijk, that's good, man. Virgil van Dijk and Salah, that's good. We get someone to come in for Trent, innit? So, despite the months of negotiations, 26-year-old has opted to move to Madrid, where he'll be playing his football for the next term. For supporters, the news will come as a huge disappointment to lose someone who has been a cornerstone of their team during one of the most successful periods in recent history. As well as being a boyhood Liverpool fan, Alexander is regarded as one of the top right backs in world football. He helped them with the win the Premier League and the Champions League under Jurgen Klopp, much reverted reign. In addition to losing his quality player to a European rival, the fact that he's leaving for free will rub extra salt in the wounds. Addressing his future, when I was reporting, TalkSport, addressing his future back in September, the defender hinted at building Anfield legacy. Listen, it was Klopp that done it for me. I think that's where he made his decision. He probably saw Slap when he come in and he thought, no, this. Look, when Jurgen Klopp left, he was upset. I know a lot of other players are upset, but my man was bawling on the football pitch. Understandable. He looked at Jurgen Klopp. He was like that kind of a father figure in football. Jurgen Klopp gave him his shot in football. So all he's ever known in Liverpool was Jurgen Klopp. So when he saw Jurgen Klopp dip out, when he saw Jurgen Klopp dip out of the football club, and he knows what the owners are like, he knows what the recruitment's like, he knows what they've brought over the years, he knows how Liverpool, the football team, the club roll. He probably sees stuff that we don't even see, like regarding who's coming in, who they're looking at. Because players know this. The players know this. So he's probably thinking to himself, look, I'm probably going to stop even though Klopp's got. But when Klopp left, I reckon when the season started again, when Slot was there, and he saw Slot and he saw the way the team was, and he knew Klopp wasn't there, he probably thought, you know what, I'm going. Because he said in September, he said on there in September, he started talking to him around about September. So he was addressing his future back in September. And even though he said he was thinking about building an Anfield legacy, I don't believe it. I believe when Jurgen Klopp left, that was it for him. And it's the way it is, man. Look, he's leaving, he's gone, and that's it. Just get over it. Just get over it, man. It's just the way it is. He's leaving. He's off. So, bring this up again if I can. He's gone. Trent. It's probably all over Twitter now as well. Let's see what I go on Twitter. I'm not really big. What's Twitter saying, man? Let's have a look what they're saying. There you go. People are saying I'm not tweeting until Trent signs a new contract. You'll be waiting forever. People are saying, look, on Twitter saying, look, times like this, you appreciate Steven Gerrard even more. So you can see where the narrative is going to go now online. People are saying, oh, yeah, Steven Gerrard's a legend. He's stuck with us. But I'm going to say something now, and it's probably controversial. Probably not controversial. I'm just going to say it anyway, I'm going to tell you something now, Before Trent got injured, this is my theory, Before Trent got injured, all you heard really was rumours about him leaving the football club. It was rumours from YouTubers, creators, not proper journalists, you get me? It was like, you just heard it off YouTubers, content creators. You just heard, will Trent leave? How come Trent hasn't signed a contract? But he was still playing football. I'm on about actively playing football. He wasn't injured, was he? Actively playing football. Now, as soon as Trent got injured, he got injured a few weeks ago, innit? International break. There's no Premier League. And all of a sudden now, I heard that Trent won't be playing football now for the rest of the season because of the injury he had. So you're not going to see Trent play football. So you're not really going to see Trent now. All of a sudden now it's been confirmed that you're not going to see Trent for the rest of the season. This comes out. I think this was signed, sealed, delivered a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago, maybe in the January window. Because in the January window, when January the 1st, he was free to talk to anybody. The Real Madrid representatives could turn up at the pitch at February and start talking to Trent, and there's nothing Liverpool could do about it because this was the end of his contract. Now, it's weird how all of a sudden he won't be playing for Liverpool for the rest of the season because of his injury, and all of a sudden this comes out. Now, a lot of people are going to say, oh, it's shady. We know we're not going to see him because he's out for the rest of the season. So this news is broken now that he's confirmed that he's with Madrid. Personally, I thought his contract was signed a few weeks ago. Now, I'm going to say it again. I've probably said it for the 5th time. I've been consistent. And for me, from the beginning, I've always said that Trent, if he wants to leave, leave. I'm not being emotional. I just do not care. Because at the end of the day, I support the badge. I know it's a very simplistic answer, a simplistic explanation, but I'm saying it anyway. I don't care. I support Liverpool Football Club. I support the badge. I support the crest. I support Anfield. I support the Shankly Gates. I support the building. I support the whole establishment of Liverpool. That's who I support. Players come and go. Players come and go. And you just got to accept it that Trent wants Spain. He wants the heat. Because 220,000, I'm sure Liverpool would have offered him that. 220,000, I'm sure. But obviously his mind is made up. And I'm going to be consistent. He made up his mind as soon as Jurgen Klopp left. Because that hit him hard. Go back and watch that last game of the season when he was leaving and everybody, when they gave him the Guard of Honor. Go and watch it and go look at the other players. Though, yes, that was upset. Don't get me wrong. Virgil was, Konate was, all them mans. There was even Salah. But go and have a look at Trent. That hit him bad. It's like he lost that loved one, like a family member. Go and watch it. And you make your own mind up. But that's what I think anyway. But anyway, Trent leaving. I'm off. I wasn't even going to do this stream. I'm doing a stream later at 6 o'clock. I'm going to be talking about Virgil, Trent, and Salah. That was all confirmed. This one just come out of the blue that Trent has agreed a deal with Real Madrid and his wages are going to be £220,000. So that's it. Nothing more to say. Remember, guys, smack that like button if you want. I'm going to be heading off. I'm going to go off because I wasn't even going to do this video till later. Well, I was going to do a video, but not this breaking news one. But this has just come up. So see you later, guys. Big up to the man then. Big up to the woman then. Remember to come over. Smack that like button if you're watching and record. Trent Alexander. There you go. I got a message now. I got to go. Trent Alexander off. Leaving Liverpool. But guys, just chill. Just a player. We'll get someone else in.